Hi, welcome to my dear wife podcast. I am Ishoji oroale. Today, the topic before us to discuss is submissions in marriage. Submissions in marriage. But before we go further, I would like us to look at some certain things. I would like to take us back to our previous my dear wife broadcast, where I was saying that for a man, for a woman or a lady, before you agree to marry a man, you should try as much as possible, either by a revelations or either by the insight of God's word, to discover the God ordained assignment over that man. Over that man. It is very critical that that is being done as a woman. Please listen to me carefully. We are going to discuss the issue of submissions. But before then, you must make sure that you marry a correct head. You marry a correct head. And for you to marry a correct head, one of the assignment given to you, one of the research for you to do is to, by revelation and by the insight of God's word, discover the God ordained assignment over the man you want to marry. Because in submission is total and absolute. And then you are not going to be submitting to the size of the body, although that is what some women submit to or some ladies submit to. You are going to be submitting to intent. You are going to be submitting to superior knowledge, intelligence, and directions, revelations from God, because it is expected of the husband, which represent the head and Christ, to lead you as Christ lead the church. So if someone you are going to submit to that is going to lead you to the place of your destiny, it is required that such a person has the intent, is a custodian of the will of God. Now listen to this before we start properly on submissions. The person you marry that you are going to submit to in marriage as a lady, determine if you will fulfill your destiny to some certain extent. Determine if you will fulfill your destiny to some certain extent. In the sense that the under the provisions of God's word, or by divine ordinance, you should submit to this man to lead you to the place of your destiny. Anything you are doing outside this, it is on your own. You are violating divine ordinance. So it is very, very critical that you have the understanding, the background of this, that there is a need, if you are going to submit totally and absolutely to the leadership of your husband or your wife, your husband rather, as a woman, you must make sure that He is a custodian of God's will. Because when you married, you don't have option rather than to submit. All right. Having said that, so like I said, we are going to discuss about submissions. In this series, in this my dear wife broadcast, submissions as a topic is going to take different part because there are a lot of certain things to say on it. We cannot be able to finish it in this broadcast. Even in this broadcast,